Welcome in to the Saturday edition of the Fun Astrology Podcast. Fortunately, Saturday the 14th. And an otherwise sleepy sky up above today, so a great day to talk medical astrology. How did your Friday the 13th go? Were you in a bunker or were you out there? And how was it? Me, I rested for the morning and then course worked in the afternoon. So it was a good day, good productive day. Well, it's time for medical astrology, and if you're new to these Saturday episodes, on Saturdays now, we're talking with Stephanie Vickers. She's an RN based in California and has a tremendous thirst and interest in astrology. So this created a perfect platform for us to expand her work and her knowledge and awareness and communication and interest, combining her medical background and her love of astrology. So we are working through the signs of the moon in X, and X this week is Cancer. The moon is at home. And from the feedback, you guys are loving this, so let's bring her back. Stephanie, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much, Thomas. I'm so grateful to be back and to be doing this segment with you.
Well, we get to talk about the moon at home in Cancer this week, number 3 in zodiacal order. What have you got?
Yes. So when the moon's in Cancer natally, this individual will have a vital force that ebbs and flows like the ocean tides. It distributes itself in a very kind, nostalgic, nurturing, and traditional manner where things move more internal into the emotions, for women, the womb, and then the stomach. The flow of vital force is incredibly reactive and receptive to outside influences. As a cardinal water sign, they can encounter stress when things are not fresh, and they must always be able to use their intuition, or it could deplete their vitality. They can have heightened responses and a high sensitivity to changing external conditions of altitude, weather, seasons, sound, bright light, and they are the sign most impacted by the moon phases since they're ruled by the moon. They can also experience hormonal changes, fluctuation in water retention, especially during menses for women, and changes in brain chemistry. Since these individuals are known for their high sensitivity, their needs for protection and security are increased. In medical astrology, Cancer rules the breast, stomach, lower esophagus, meninges and pleura, thoracic duct, rib cage, sternum, diaphragm, elbow, armpit, and along with Pisces holds a significant rulership over the lymphatic fluid and nodes. Like Taurus moon natives, those with the Cancer moon love food. It's very comforting and soothing for their emotional natures, but they prefer family recipes, especially those from their mothers. They can also suffer from food allergies and allergic reactions, which can lead them to falling into habitual eating patterns of foods that they know work well for their unique chemistry. So it's important to incorporate some more variety so they don't fall into any nutrient deficiencies. It's also really crucial to support the stomach and digestion by eating only when relaxed and using bitters and herbs to support optimal gastric or stomach acid production. To help boost their lymphatic system and reduce swelling and bloating, it's important to limit overly salty foods, include adequate amounts of green leafy vegetables daily to the diet, and participating in daily exercise, such as walking, rebounding, and especially aquatic aerobics will appeal to them. For women, importance on breast health to keep issues like fibrocystic conditions or pain at bay is critical, and this can be done by reducing caffeine, discussing with a healthcare provider if taking evening primrose oil or Vitex could be supportive, and performing monthly self-exams. Some other helpful things to consider for self-care are avoiding prolonged exposure to heat and sun, daily meditation or quiet time to tune out the external and focus on nourishing the internal, creating a cozy, peaceful, and nurturing home environment, addressing possible trapped energy patterns from past family experiences, using soft music daily to heal and uplift, since Cancer is one of the most musical signs, and looking into talk therapy for releasing old, unhelpful coping mechanisms and feeling more emotionally balanced. And last, some flower essences that can be really helpful for Cancer moon natives are honeysuckle, to let go of the past influences that are so strong, clematis for staying in the present, and baby blue eyes to increase intuition and to let their protective shell down so they can connect more easily emotionally with others.
You know, you hit so many Cancer characteristics there that it really, I mean, even down to the part with mom and the intuition. Oh, that was so good. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I think that Cancer is probably the most family-oriented sign. So if they can create a wellness routine with family influence or their family culture in mind, that will really help them feel more connected. And also, the moon is equivalent to the mother in astrology. So those with Cancer moons, that's a huge, important part for them, whether it's an actual mother or a mother influence in their life. Especially getting family food recipes, I think, from their mother will uplift and emotionally boost them.
These are such great points. And I'm realizing that, like, when I got in touch with Cancer, for me, is in the second house, which is money. When I got in touch with that intuition drove money decisions, that made all the difference in the world. So people could look at where Cancer is in their chart and relate that to, you need to be really focused on intuition.
Absolutely. And I think intuition with just what feels good for them in their day-to-day routines. That's so important for them to feel really emotionally connected with what they're doing versus getting in their head and thinking about, is this a pro or con for me? Just connecting to the internal and saying, is this a yes or no?
Well, you Cancer moons have just gotten a treasure trove of information there, and this will also be on the webpage. It does sometimes take me a few days to get them caught up. I try to do it by Sundays, but if you'll go to the webpage and look in the blog, then you can see even the transcription of what Stephanie just talked about. Stephanie, thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you so much for having me this week, and I look forward to next week where we talk about the Leo moon.